selalu aman makmur selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu, menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama belah nyingku Sarawak. Kita sayau ke Sarawak, selalu berkadar ngetan ke Sarawak. Oh ha, mari laungkan bersama. Oh ha, membara di dalam jiwa. Inilah negeriku, tanah tumpah darahku. Sama-sama kita jaga Sarawak. Sama-sama kita jaga Sarawak. Sarawakku sayangku, kebanggaanku selalu aman makmur selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu, menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama-sama jaga Sarawak. Kita sayang Sarawak, sanggup berkorban untuk Sarawak. Oh ha, mari laungkan bersama. Oh ha, membara di dalam jiwa. Inilah negeriku, tanah tumpah darahku. Sama-sama kita jaga Sarawak. Sarawakku sayangku, kebanggaanku selalu aman makmur selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu, menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama belah nyingku Sarawak. Kita sayau ke Sarawak, selalu berkadar ngetan ke Sarawak. Oh ha, mari laungkan bersama. Oh ha, Pemimpin mengambil tahu menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama-sama jaga Sarawak. Kita sayang Sarawak, sanggup berkorban untuk Sarawak. Oh ha, mari lakukan bersama. Oh ha, membara di dalam jiwa. Inilah negeriku, tanah tumpah darahku, sama-sama kita jaga Sarawak. Sarawak sayangku, kebanggaanku selalu, aman makmur selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama belah nyingku Sarawak. Kita sayau ke Sarawak, sanggup bergadai datang ke Sarawak. Oh ha, mari lakukan bersama. Oh ha, membara di dalam jiwa. Inilah negeriku, tanah tumpah darahku, sama-sama kita jaga Sarawak. Sama-sama kita jaga Sarawak. Sarawak sayangku, kebanggaanku selalu, aman makmur selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama-sama jaga Sarawak. Kita sayang Sarawak, sanggup berkorban untuk Sarawak. Oh ha, Pemimpin mengambil tahu menuju maju Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama-sama jaga Sarawak. Kita sayang Sarawak, sanggup berkorban untuk Sarawak. Oh ha, mari lakukan bersama. Oh ha, membara di dalam jiwa. Inilah negeriku, tanah tumpah darahku, sama-sama kita jaga Sarawak. Sarawakku sayangku, kebanggaanku selalu, aman mampu selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu menuju maju Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama belah nyingku Sarawak. Kita sayang ke Sarawak, sanggup bergadai tentang ke Sarawak. Oh ha, bergadai ke tangkas Sarawak. Mari laungkan bersama. Sarawakku sayangku, kebanggaanku selalu, aman mampu selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu, menuju maju Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama-sama jaga Sarawak. Kita sayang Sarawak, sanggup berkorban untuk Sarawak.
Test mic, test mic.
Mari laungkan bersama. Membara di dalam jiwa. Inilah negeriku, tanah tumpah darahku, sama-sama
Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Test. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Yeah.
Kebanggaanku selalu aman makmur selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak sama belah nyingku Sarawak, kita sayau ke Sarawak, sambut bergadai getang ke Sarawak. Oh ha, mari laungkan bersama.
Test 1 2.
Aman mampu selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu, menuju maju Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama-sama jaga Sarawak. Kita sayang Sarawak.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I bid to fellow distinguished virtual guests and partners. Before we start, I would like to remind you to kindly mute and also stop your video. You can stop the video and mute at the bottom buttons. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launching of the Virtual Park Kota Samarahan. My name is Faris Zohari and it is my honor to be your virtual MC for the hybrid launching of the Virtual Park Kota Samarahan, a virtual theme park fully owned by Serba Dynamic Group Berhad. In today's event, we will witness a virtual walkabout, keynote address by key figures who has made this achievement possible, exciting launching gimmick, and exchange of MOUs between Serba Dynamic partner and partners. There's a lot on the plate for us to indulge, so sit tight and enjoy the event. Ladies and gentlemen, while we are waiting for the arrival of the VIP on site in Kota Samarahan, allow me to show you some trailer on the virtual park for you to know more about our virtual park in Sarawak.
Of a new era of industrialization, Industry 5.0. Industry 5.0 takes efficiency and automation to the next level, bringing in the cognitive ability of robots. Preparing for Industry 5.0, Serba Dynamic established Serba Digital X, providing end-to-end technology incubation for startups and driving the next generation of innovation. With a state-of-the-art technology center, Serba Digital X works to empower the digital community. Investing in future technologies around the world, Serba Dynamic is putting their best foot forward for Industry 5.0.
Let's go, lose control, slip inside on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip inside on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip inside on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control. 3, 2, 1, drop it. Untuk Sarawak.
So the virtual park here offers a variety of amenities that can be enjoyed as a recreational park for everyone in the communities who come around here. It is designed as a cycle space kind of concept here that can be enjoyed with a cycle park kind of feel. So come here to find out. The virtual park offers a selection of packages that is combined especially for those who are coming as a single visitor or a group of visitors. So you can come here and bring your friends and try out as a group, and they have a variety of more than 10 selections of VR games to pick. So let's come here and find out what type of games you have. Here, visitors can experience a variety of experience here, even through games and even through assessing. So I just have to use quick pay here, generate the QR code, scan, and I can go in.
Hub. Here, the is equipped with facilities and amenities for those who are interested in doing creative work. So, here is our studio. We are at the administrative office of Serba Dynamic Pitching. Hi, good afternoon. Activities. Not only that, the virtual park also offers an innovation space which will allow collaboration from communities who would like to ensure a co-working space experience. So here we are at the icon of the virtual park, a globe which is one of the biggest icons in Kota Samarahan.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a showcase of what the virtual park is all about. For those of you who just joined us, once again, I would like to welcome you to the official hybrid launching of the virtual park, Kota Samarahan. Joining us virtually as well, His Excellency, Ambassador of Ukraine to Malaysia, and His Excellency, Attaché from the Embassy of Tajikistan in Malaysia. A little bit of explanation on today's hybrid event, what we mean by it. In this hybrid event, we would bring the on-site experience on what's happening at the virtual park to the virtual world so that it can be viewed from anyone at anywhere and anytime. As we can see here, we are currently waiting for the arrival of Yang Amat Berhormat, Chief Minister of Sarawak, and Yang Berbahagia, Chairman of Serba Dynamic Group Berhad, as well as other honorable and distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's event, we will witness a virtual walkabout and keynote addresses by the key figures who has made this achievement possible. There will also be an exciting launching gimmick and exchange of MOUs between Cerberdynamic and partners, and there is a lot on the plate for us to indulge, so sit tight and enjoy the event. A little bit more explanation on the virtual park. As you can see in some of the videos that have shown, the virtual park has actually been in development since 2019, and it was already open to the public early in 2020 before the COVID pandemic hits Malaysia. So in some of the videos, as you can see, there was in situation where people do not wear masks and so on and so forth, but fret not, all of those videos were recorded pre-COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, as we can see here, we are in the middle of the virtual park. The virtual park is more than just a virtual theme park in Kota Samarahan. We also provide more community facilities in it. We have the globe at the center. We have the Tamu Marketplace, a place for the local entrepreneurs to continue their day-to-day business, but with enhanced digital innovation such as cashless payment system and so forth. We also have the esports arena at the top floor of virtual theme park. The esports arena is made to enhance and also to catalyze the esports industry in Sarawak and also in the Borneo region. And we also have Startup Innovation Lab in the virtual park. So all in all, the virtual park aims to be the nucleus of tech-savvy community, aims to build up and become the foundation of Sarawak digital economy. Before I proceed further and give more spoilers on the show, I would pass it on to our on-site MC, Farah. Farah, how are you?
Hi, Faris. Wow, it has been amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That was Faris. We're still here with us, all right? Streaming live via Zoom conference, and he's now in Shah Alam. So thank you very much, Faris. So let's have this here first physical announcement that we have here for the rest of the guests who are already here at the virtual park opening ceremony. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and salam Sarawakku sayang. Good morning and welcome to the opening ceremony of the virtual park. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, on behalf of the host, I would like to extend our utmost appreciation for your kind presence to this grand occasion. So, first thing first, ladies and gentlemen, a friendly reminder to all guests, please kindly adhere to the new norm SOP. Register your presence via My Sejahtera apps, okay? Please get yourself temperature checked and please put on your face mask, wash or sanitize your hands regularly, no handshakes allowed, not even the fist bump gesture, and please practice physical distancing of 1 meter apart. And also please kindly switch off your personal hotspot on your phone to avoid interruption, as this is a fully hybrid event, and do not forget to put it on silent mode, okay? And inshallah, let's do this together. Kita jaga kita, let's stop the spread of the coronavirus pandemic. So once again, as the ceremony is about to begin, we invite our delegates and also our participants, all guests, to please kindly take your seat and enjoy the company of each other here at this grand occasion. Indeed, your presence is greatly appreciated. It's here, the grand opening of the Borneo's first ever virtual theme park. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
On July 27, 2009, a dream came true for all Sarawakians. Our new State Legislative Assembly building was officially declared open. This landmark is hard to miss. But 10 years ago, nobody could have imagined that it would one day exist. History proves that a lot can change in 10 years. And so, ever wondered where Sarawak would be in 2030? Somewhere smarter, improved, and more inclusive. We'll have access to public frontline services via a digital government. Live in a clean, green, and cost-friendly environment. Experience businesses fully supported by reliable cashless systems. And be connected statewide via a rural telecommunication plan. Sounds good? We think so too. But to achieve a bright future for our state tomorrow, what are the moves we should be taking today? As our Chief Minister says, Sarawak cannot afford to be left behind. In terms of digital technology adoption and digital economic growth, which benefits our people. So, what is SMA doing to push Sarawak forward? For starters, it's working to move businesses into Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0 employs data exchange and automation to create technology-driven businesses. It's competitive, collaborative, result-efficient, and able to grow more businesses. Qualities our economy could really use. We need continuous income too. By combining e-commerce, e-entrepreneurs, and fintech, SMA is building up businesses to achieve precisely that. As for our local products, platforms are being set up to help their export and marketing. Put online, they will gain more sales both locally and internationally. With the support of our state government, SMA is applying ICT digital technologies to our agricultural sectors too, in line with the current agriculture development worldwide and beyond. We're seeing smart farming backed by the Internet of Things, IoT, where automated machines, sensors, and other data systems help our farmers get more of what they grow. From there, an end-to-end ecosystem will directly connect them with their clients and vice versa, bringing in more sales, and for our agricultural economy, more income. In our cities, SMA is bringing us closer to greener living. It's working with our Ministry of Local Government and Housing to build smarter housing and city-based development. Meanwhile, eco-friendly buildings and the implementation of proper waste management will reduce our impact on the environment. Now, let's talk about mobility. SMA is equipping our cities with smart logistics so that we can say goodbye to traffic and hello to safe and improved transport in all sectors. Next, an integrated operation center network will monitor and manage real-time information gathered from smart traffic monitoring, smart public safety surveillance, smart lighting and panic buttons, smart welfare, and smart flood management. These enablers will create safe and environmental-friendly living for our community. Playing its part in arts and culture, SMA is providing a complete digital experience of the cities we live in to inspire the preservation of heritage and to improve tourism. A digital ID system linked with over 14 government services will make the lives of all Sarawakians more organized and convenient. But before we can live smart, how do we become smart? To unlock digital services and benefits for all Sarawakians, SMA is managing workshops and outreach programs to create a new smart civilization for all of us. A digital village will help our growth as a digital society, with a focus on supporting scale-up development, partnerships, and education. The possibilities for us will be endless, and our opportunities limitless. With a digital government support, we're moving closer to the future together. Now, back to the question, where would Sarawak be in 2030? Our future lies in a digital community filled with creativity and renewed ideas, where nobody is left behind. A future for us and our future generations, for Sarawak.
Sarawakku saya. Jaga Sarawak, into Sarawak. Sarawak kita ampun.
Sarawak Multimedia Authority, driving Digital Sarawak.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, for now I would like to invite you to pay your attention to this safety briefing. For this, please welcome Encik Muhammad Hafiz Abdullah, Group Safety Manager of Serba Dynamic. Silakan.
Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera and very good morning to ladies and gentlemen. This is your safety announcement. Your safety is our priority, and to accomplish this goal, it is essential that you are familiar with our safety emergency procedure to respond appropriately during any emergency. In the event of emergency, and if we are required to evacuate the building, do not panic and stay calm. There are two nearest emergency exits out of the building, which is at the back of your sitting area. Using the exit door which is nearest to you and proceed to the assembly point at the car park area in the front of this building. For COVID-19 precaution measure, avoid direct contact and keep social distancing at least 1 meter and wear mask properly. Also keep safe hygiene. Wash your hand using soap and using hand sanitizer. Thank you for your attention.
Distinguished guests, we are now at the center of the virtual park, at the globe of the virtual park, about to put down his signature. For those of you who are wondering about Serba Dynamic and his venture in the virtual park, Serba Dynamic is well known as an oil and gas player over the years, but now we have also become a frontier technology developer and a front runner in technology and solutions development. Serba Dynamic Group Berhad right now has invested a lot in IT solutions, and the virtual park is just one of the manifestations of our next target to become a global IT player. So you can see here we have a lot of crowd at the virtual park, very exciting. It is a shame that some of us cannot go to Sarawak at the moment due to the travel restriction. For those of you who may know, after 10th of October, for any of them who travel to Sarawak, they would have to quarantine themselves. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the reason why we do the hybrid event, for us to bring the excitement on what's happening on site in Sarawak to the virtual attendees. You see now they have just done the photo session at the iconic globe. They are making their way towards the virtual park. A little bit of more information on what has been shown even in the video just now. The Sarawak Multimedia Authority, and head by Yang Amat Berhormat, Chief Minister of Sarawak, they have envisioned how Sarawak would be in the years to come as one of the IT players in the country, one of the leading IT states in the country, I mean. And the virtual park aims to assist that goal. And as we can see here, following the procedures of entering the building, they are now just at the front of the building of the virtual park, and as soon you can see how does it look like on the inside of the virtual park. And while he's doing the virtual tour, allow me to be the caster, if you may, for this event. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. His first appearance in the virtual park, Kota Samarahan, Sarawak. Along with him is Yang Berbahagia, Chairman of Serba Dynamic Group Berhad, Datuk Haji Abdul, and also our Senior Vice President of IT Solutions and Education, Dr. Muhammad Akil Muhammad. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit more introduction on the virtual park and what we have in offer on site. The virtual park is a virtual reality entertainment for individuals and groups. We have a lot of exciting rides that we offer inside. We have about 10 different rides that we offer in VR technology. The first one we have the VR, First one, we have the VR Elevation Deluxe. We have the VR Speed Cruiser, VR Quad Squad, VR Gyrate, VRD Battleship, VR Night Rider, Giant Slide, VR Tracker, VR Gatling Gun, and Enchanted Chamber. And throughout the walkabout, we can see all of these exciting rides one by one. For those of you who are wondering, the virtual park is already open for the public. Hopefully, when the travel restriction ends, you can come to Sarawak and experience it yourself. You see here, that is the VR Elevation Deluxe. where they can experience how it's like to ride a jetpack and go across the virtual world. We also put in a bit of mix between virtual reality and physical world by putting on the hardware devices that allows you to feel how it's like when you put on the surrounding in virtual reality, for us to maximize the fantasy that you can experience. This is one of my favorite, the VR Gyrate, where it can do a full 360 tilt and allows you to experience the exciting ride in the virtual reality. Very immersive experience, one of a kind. For those of you who never experienced virtual reality technology and gaming, if I may, if you take a ride before in roller coaster and you did not put it, and then you just experience it in the physical world, you can get the same experience in virtual reality as you get the full view of the roller coaster even though it's in the virtual world, but it's right in front of you. And with the addition of the physical entities, such as the ride as shown here, it will bring the next level of interactivity. You can see here our CM and also distinguished guest is riding the VRD battle suit he's about to put on. And this is going to be his first ride. For those of you who are wondering, at the side of the event, we have sanitized all of the rides, and every time the ride has been used, it will be fully sanitized. So don't worry, whenever you come to the virtual part, just follow the normal SOP procedures, and you can stay safe while enjoying the full experience of the virtual part. A little bit more explanation. Some of you might wonder why the Server Dynamic Group Berhad goes into the virtual reality technology. Very hard. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I may, the virtual reality technology is right now already used in so many ways in daily lives. But it is only one part of the extended reality technology. Virtual reality technology is also a brother of augmented reality and mixed reality technology, which we will see further in our launching event. So this technology can do so much more than just entertainment. For those of you who does not know, the virtual part is certainly not the first project that Server Dynamic Group Berhad has embarked on for virtual reality. Before the virtual park was developed, Server Dynamic Group Berhad has been involved with the development of HSE Virtual Demo Room for Pertamina, the national oil and gas company for Indonesia, in Balikpapan, Kalimantan. The HSE Virtual Demo Room allows all oil and gas personnel to experience and also to execute the mandatory HSE training in virtual reality. Now, the advantage that it provides for the oil and gas players is that they are now not exposing their workers to dangerous environment, and they can also do it at any time and anywhere. But the uniqueness of the HSE Virtual Demo Room, it acts as the center of HSE training in Balikpapan for Pertamina. So everyone can come in at any time. There's not a lot of physical equipment to be invested in. All they had to do is plug in the hardware, and all the content will be developed by Server Dynamic Group Berhad training and certified training partners. That's what we had done in the HSE Virtual Demo Room. But we also have been deploying the X reality technology in a lot more of our solutions, such as smart maintenance and also the virtual expert. But the main focus for today is, of course, the virtual part and what it offers to our community in Sarawak and also the Malaysian community. As you can see here at the back of the screen over there, we have what the Chief Minister of Sarawak and honored guests are viewing in the virtual world. They are also experiencing a bit of shakiness, a bit of vibration in the ride. That's the immersivity that we want to put in. Just a reminder to our kind guests, we want to greet the honorable guests on site with the virtual guests. So for those of you who just joined us, kindly mute your mic, but at the same time, turn on your video for everyone on site to be able to see you that you are joining us. For better audio experience, you can wear headphone or earphone. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, just make sure you mute your mic. I see that we have several new virtual guests coming in, just joining us. For those of you who just joined us, allow me to welcome you to the hybrid launching of the virtual park in Kota Samarahan. My name is Faris Buhari, and it is my honor to be your virtual MC for this hybrid launching. But we also would have our on-site MC, Farah, that will be joining us later on. In today's event, ladies and gentlemen, we will witness a virtual walkabout and keynote address by the key figures who has made this achievement and this event possible. There will also be an exciting launching gimmick and exchange of MOUs as well between Cerberdynamic and partners. There's a lot on the plate for us to indulge, so sit tight and enjoy the event. For those of you who have joined us, currently we are seeing the Chief Minister of Yang Amat Berhormat Chief Minister of Sarawak and honored guests riding one of the rides in the virtual park in Kota Samarahan. Joining us virtually as well, His Excellency Ambassador of Ukraine to Malaysia and His Excellency Attaché from Embassy of Tajikistan in Malaysia. Welcome. For those of you who might have missed my brief introduction on the virtual park, the virtual park is more than just a VR theme park in Kota Samarahan. It's just the first floor of what we've seen in the virtual park. We also have SDX Esports Arena. We also have the Startup Innovation Lab for the startup community. And we also have the Tamu Marketplace for local entrepreneurs to continue their day-to-day transaction, but we added on with digital innovation such as cashless payment system and more. The Chief Minister of Sarawak, Yang Amat Berhormat Chief Minister of Sarawak, apologies, have just joined us at the moment. Is at the first floor of the virtual park and experiencing one of a kind ride. This is the VR Battle Show. And there we have it. They have just experienced the first VR ride that are being offered in the virtual park. For those of you who are wondering, the virtual park right now is open to individuals as well as the group. You can come and walk in, or if you plan to come in group, do a family day in the virtual park, and do booking online at our website For those who just joined us, the virtual park is an entertainment theme park and also a community building center that is fully developed by Serba Dynamic Group Berhad. Now our Chief of Minister is making way to the next room. You offer a multitude of rides, ladies and gentlemen. And if I may, virtual reality allows more excitement and freshness in terms of the content. For physical theme park, you may experience a lot of new rides once in a while, but the excitement of virtual theme park is that it allows you to get freshly content every once in a while. So maybe the first time, let's say this year, after the travel restriction has been lifted in Sarawak, maybe you can come in and experience the rides that are being offered right now. But perhaps in 2 years, if you choose to come again, you might experience different rides and different content that are being offered. So right now, our Senior Vice President of IT Solutions and Education, Dr. T.S. Muhammad Ashar Muhammad, is explaining to our honored guests the Enchanted Chamber in the virtual park. The Enchanted Chamber is one of the biggest chamber and also one of the biggest room and excitement that are being offered in the virtual park. You can see we have close to the screen here one of the participants of the event wearing the VR headset and also sort of like a vest that allows them to be sent in the virtual world. Truly an exciting experience. You can experience it with your friends, or you can come in individually and make new friends at the virtual park. Over here we have the VR Night Rider, offering a little bit of medieval experience, but with a touch of futuristic VR theme park. And they are now making their way to the main event hall of the virtual park. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see later on when they make their way, they will enter first the SDX Esports Arena. Esports Arena they are about to enter will show it made to develop the esports industry in Sarawak and also in the Borneo region. It offers multitudes of latest games that are currently popular in the esports industry. And later on, there will also be announcement on new esports tournament that will be hosted by Serba Dynamic Group Berhad and partners. You can see here they have just concluded their walkabout, the virtual reality theme park downstairs at the virtual park. Might not be able to see under those masks, but I'm sure they have big smiles after seeing what has been offered in virtual reality park. It's also again one of the right VR tracker, allowing you to walk in the virtual reality surrounding. Also avoiding hazardous experience through putting on barriers around it. Very high-end technology that is developed by Serba Dynamic Group Berhad and partners. This is the VR Race Speed Cruiser racing game. We have with us SME Corp, MPC, just some of our partners that has been with us in a lot of ventures. For those of you again who are wondering, Serba Dynamic Group Berhad, very popular as an oil and gas player, but we have ventured into the IT development and also frontier technology solutions and development, technology development as well. Making their way across the hall. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the morning is about to begin. So I will pass it to our on-site MC, Farah, to take over. I'll still be here with you, so hang on tight and please enjoy the rest of the event. Farah, how's it going there? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, they have just entered the building, the top floor, and about to go into the main hall. They are now at the Super Digital X Esports Arena with our partner. As you can see here, this is where they are going to be able to host tournaments, esports boot camp, and you can even come for it, come in it for recreational gaming. All the hardwares are equipped with the latest hardwares. We even have an internal server and a small data center in there for us to be able to host regional events. Making their way across the hall. And with that, I will pass it on to our on-site MC, Farah, who will take over. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been exciting casting this event for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the arrival of our guest of honor. So please put your hands together for the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi, Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Chief Minister of Sarawak. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise for the national anthem Negaraku and to be followed by Sarawak State Anthem Ibu Pertiwiku. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please kindly be seated and thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Sarawakku sayang. Our guest of honor, the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Chief Minister of Sarawak. Joining us virtually is His Excellency Alexander Nekitailo, Ambassador of Ukraine to Malaysia. His Excellency Mr. Parviz Sharipov, Attaché from the Embassy of Tajikistan in Malaysia. Also, we acknowledge the presence of the Honourable Datuk Haji Abdul Karim Rahman Hamza, Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture Sarawak, and Minister of Youth and Sport Sarawak. The Honourable Datuk Snowden Lawan, Assistant Minister of Youth and Sport Sarawak. Yang Berhormat Datuk Hajah Rozi binti Haji Yunus, Assistant Minister for Women, Family and Childhood Development Sarawak. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Sabaria Putit, Deputy State Secretary for Performance and Service Delivery Transformation. Distinguished guests, Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Ibrahim Lumpu, Resident of Samarahan Division. Yang berbahagia Datuk Haji Abdul Qadir Sahib, Chairman of Serba Dynamic Group Berhad. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Amar Haji Muhammad Murshidi bin Abdul Ghani, Chairman of Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation SDAC and Centre of Technical Excellence Sarawak Centex. The Honourable Puan Rubiah binti Wang, Member of Parliament for Kota Samarahan. The Honourable Datuk Haji Idris bin Haji Buang, State Assemblyman for Muara Tuang. Yang berbahagia Datuk Peter Minos, Chairman of Majlis Pembandaran Kota Samarahan, Heads of Department, our distinguished guests via virtual Zoom conference, Friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the grand opening of Borneo's first ever virtual theme park, the Virtual Park, ladies and gentlemen. Please, a big round of applause. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so as to pray for blessings for today's ceremony, it is now with great pleasure to invite Al-Fadil Ustaz Haji Ahmad Nafis bin Badok to recite the doa. Dengan segala hormatnya, Al-Fadil Ustaz dipersilakan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا شاكرين حمدا حامدين حمدا يوافي نعمه ويكافئ مزيده يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين يا الله يا Tuhan kami mendadah tangan, merafakkan kesyukuran kepadamu ya Allah di atas segala limpah nikmat dan rahmat serta keizinan di hari yang berbahagia ini. Dapatlah kami menghadirkan diri bersempena di majlis perasmian di Visual Park yang pertama di Borneo yang akan disempurnakan oleh yang amat berhormat Datuk Patinggi Dr. Abang Haji Rahman Zohari bintun Abang Haji Openg, Ketua Menteri Sarawak. Jadikan majlis kami ini ya Allah berjalan dengan lancar dan sempurna agar tercapai objektif penganjurannya. Jadikan majlis ini sebagai majlis yang diberkati di sisimu. Kurniakan kami kebaikan dan hikmah berkat keagunganmu ya Allah. Allahumma ya zal jalal wal ikram. Permudahkanlah urusan kami supaya dapat berjalan dengan lancar dan sempurna. Kurniakanlah semangat rajin bekerja, ketekunan dan kesabaran yang tinggi kepada kami, supaya dapat kami berganding bahu melaksanakan tanggung jawab amanah bagi mencapai kejayaan yang berterusan. Ya Allah, bersempena dengan majlis perasmian di Visual Park ini juga, berikanlah kejayaan kepada mereka, mudahkanlah urusan mereka, jadikanlah usaha mereka satu usaha yang mendatangkan impak kecemerlangan untuk masyarakat, negeri khasnya dan negara amnya. Kami memohon ya Allah agar tempat ini senantiasa dalam perlindungan-Mu dan jauhkanlah daripada segala perkara-perkara yang tidak baik dan memudaratkan. Ya Allah ya Tuhan kami, jauhilah kami sekalian dari musibah dan malapetaka, perpecahan dan perbelahan dalam kehidupan kami yang berbilang kaum, berbilang budaya dan agama. Kekarkanlah persahabatan, persaudaraan dan perpaduan di kalangan kami. Peliharalah dan selamatkanlah kami, negeri kami, negara kami dari segala perkara yang tidak diingini. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana haza jam'an marhuma wa tafarruqana min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'suma. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Allahumma bika nasta'in wa 'alaika natawakkal wa anta rabbul arsyil azim. Irhamna ya rabbana fa innaka anta arhamur rahimin. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallahu minkum.
Thank you very much to Al-Fadil Ustaz Ahmad Nafis bin Badok. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed acknowledged and appreciate your presence virtually or physically to be a part of an exciting new journey for digital innovation technology through the opening ceremony of the Virtual Park, the first virtual reality theme park wholly owned by Serba Dynamic Group Berhad. Hi everyone, my name is Farah and together with me is Faris, who is now inshallah attending to our honorable virtual guest. So Faris, hi and greetings to each and everyone who are joining us now virtually. So how are you, Faris? Over to you.
Hi Farah, thank you so much for the introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Faris and I'll be your virtual MC for this hybrid event. It is truly an honor to be a part of this launching. And let us tell you why you should be at the edge of your seats as well. Ladies and gentlemen, technology revolution that we have often hear about, such as Industrial Revolution 4.0, are catching up quickly onto us and has been further catalyzed by the COVID-19 pandemic. As much as the industrial players are adapting to this trend by integrating advanced technology in their day-to-day operation, such as the wider use of internet and less human contact operation, there's an urgent need for the public to be onboarded as well.
Yes, Faris, couldn't agree more. So with the virtual park establishment, the concept of showcasing the finest of digital technology infrastructure, mainly focusing on the latest developments of virtual reality and digitalized entertainment. So it was created to provide the locals as well the opportunity to experience as well as to educate them with the real virtual elements of the Industry 4.0 technology. Right, Faris?
That is correct, Farah. Surrounded by community building such as Innovation Lab for Startups, Esports Arena, and the Tamu Marketplace, the virtual park aims to be the nucleus of driving up tech-savvy community and building the foundation of Sarawak digital economic growth.
Indeed, the best part of all, that was Faris, ladies and gentlemen. This park is located at the Center of Education Hub here in Samarahan and definitely attract not only those in this area, but also people from Kuching and statewide to experience the amazing facilities we have here at the virtual park. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to have more insights on this, we'd like to invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Haji Abdul Sahib, Chairman of Serba Dynamic Group Berhad, to present his welcoming speech. Dengan segala hormatnya, Yang Berbahagia Datuk, dipersilakan.
Thank you, Farah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning and salam ibi pertibiku. Yang amat berhormat Datuk Patinggi Dr. Abang Haji Rahman Zohari bin Tun Dato' Abang Haji Openg, Ketua Menteri Sarawak, Your Excellencies, Ambassador of Ukraine and Tajikistan, who are joining us on the virtual platform, Yang Berhormat Datuk Haji Abdul Karim Hamzah Rahman, Menteri Pelancongan, Kesenian, Budaya, Yang Berhormat Datuk Haja Rozi binti Haji Yunus, Menteri Muda Wanita, Keluarga dan Pembangunan Kanak-kanak Sarawak. Tahniah Datuk for your award. Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Ibrahim, Residen, Datuk Dr. Sabariah Putit, Deputy State Secretary. Let me have a look at this one so that I don't miss the right people there. Tan Sri Datuk Amar Haji Muhammad Murshidi bin Abdul Ghani, Chairman Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation, SDEC. Yang berbahagia Datuk Peter Minos, Chairman Majlis Perbendaharaan Kota Samarahan. Yang berbahagia, yang berhormat Datuk Ali, my very good old friend. Tahniah to you Datuk Amar. Yang berhormat Puan Robiah binti Wang. Yang berhormat Datuk Haji Idris bin Haji Buang, Adun Muara Tuang. distinguished ladies and gentlemen, rakan-rakan media, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, yang amat berhormat, terlebih dahulu saya ingin mengucapkan berbanyak terima kasih kepada yang berhormat dan para hadirin kerana dapat meluang masa untuk hadir di majlis peresmian di Virtual Park of Serba Dynamic. So, terlebih dahulu yang berhormat, saya minta maaf sekiranya majlis pada hari ini ada physically sedikit sebab SOP. Ya, SOP kita kena ikut. Dicadangkan 50 orang sahaja boleh muat di ruang ini. Yang lebih lagi kita letakkan di bawah sana dalam tent. Dan mengikut kita ni adalah rakan-rakan menggunakan Zoom. Selain daripada Zoom, mereka ada juga menggunakan Facebook. So dianggarkan bahawa kurang lebih ada 500 orang semua. Okay. Yang berhormat, yang amat berhormat Datuk, saya nak ingin menarik perhatian tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sebelum saya teruskan ucapan. Otherwise I will forget. The rotating globe which you saw in front of this complex is the first rotating globe in Malaysia. So we are very proud of it. I didn't know until last night. My CEO called me, Dato' Karim. He apologized. He is not able to be present today because of the 14-day quarantine if he comes. I think he's somewhere there. No? In the Zoom, he is following us together with all the board members. So I was surprised that it is the first in Malaysia. I thought it's just one of the thing. But bukan one of the thing, it is the thing in Malaysia. So tahniah kepada orang Kota Samarahan, tahniah kepada Chairman, ya, Wali Kota. Majlis pelajaran hari ini merupakan detik bersejarah bagi Serba Dynamic dalam usaha transformasi pendigitalan negeri Sarawak dan merealisasikan agenda ekonomi digital dengan membentuk masyarakat yang selari dengan revolusi industri 4.0 dan perkembangan dunia hari ini. Tahun ini juga merupakan tahun yang mencabar bagi semua, terutamanya dalam memastikan kelangsungan organisasi dan masyarakat untuk mengatasi kesan pandemik COVID-19. Penularan wabak COVID-19 telah melonjakkan kegunaan teknologi digital dalam menangani wabak COVID-19. Saya terkejut sebab COVID-19 ini membawa kesan yang negatif yang terlalu banyak kepada ekonomi, kepada masyarakat seluruh dunia. Tetapi sebaliknya ada kebaikan. Sebab apa? Sebelum COVID-19, kita Serba Dynamic dah berusaha untuk me-educate kawasan-kawasan rural areas luar bandar cara menggunakan digital app, macam-macam digital. Tapi kita menghadapi masalah. Kebanyakan mereka cakap, Haji, ya pakai orang muda-muda aja. Kami tu udah tua. 6 series, 5.5 series, 7 series. Siguna kita ngagak sira muda-muda aja ngajar. Tapi saya madah, no. You cannot ignore. It is part of your life. You don't see it today, but eventually it will come. Bagus kita belajar. Bang tu senang. Yang ada sih. So they have put a very big concrete partition in front of them. Utaknya madah, digital bukan untuk orang tua, untuk orang muda-muda. Tetapi alhamdulillah bila COVID datang, makcik-pakcik udah pandai menggunakan smartphone-nya. Dulu dia pakai smartphone untuk nunggah orang, naga gambar, lagu, ya aja. Bila COVID datang, dia belajar gini nengoda makanan. So kini tu udah pandai dah. Anak udah si bingung, mun si ada apa-apa barang makan di rumah, no problem. Mak, bapak, nenek semua boleh ngoda. So even those small entrepreneurs, they become so innovative. Oleh kerana keadaan memaksa manusia tu. It's a matter of survival. You don't implement it, kita akan mati. So even the small businessmen, they have started using. So Alhamdulillah, with COVID-19, we managed to see the penetration of digital economy secara automatic. Tanpa kita mendesak orang, tanpa kita mengajar orang, desakan datang daripadanya sendiri. So that is one of the benefit we can see from the effect of COVID-19. Alhamdulillah. Di Virtual Park Samarahan merupakan taman tema reality maya ataupun VR dengan AR yang pertama di Borneo, di mana antara terdapat studio kreatif dan kemudahan mini expo hub di arena yang amat berhormat dah tadi dengan rombongan dah melawat. So I am semi-literate in IT, semi. Yeah? So imagine the real literate people in IT will be very, very surprised to have those facilities in Kota Samarahan. Yeah? So, okay. Apart from the first virtual reality AR, VR, thema park in Borneo and the creative studio facilities such as the Mini D Arena Sports Hub in collaboration with the Sarawak Esports Association, SISA, has also become an attraction for the young talent and entrepreneurs or startups. Through the Serba Digital X platform, which implements the concept of open innovation platform, and the Startup Borneo, which is a community builder, has enabled community to explore opportunities as startup entrepreneurs and further drive new innovations, especially in the field in this region, digital field in this region. Yang amat berhormat, hari ini kita akan menyaksikan lepas majlis nanti MOU exchange among 4 different parties. The first MOU will be signed, it will be exchanged between Serba Dynamic Group Berhad, SDEC, and Syntex. This MOU will strengthen Sarawak's initiatives in the digital economy with the use of technology and also promote digital industry among the B40 Bumi-Putra entrepreneurs, youth and women in Sarawak. The second MOU exchange will be between Sarawak Dynamic Group Berhad and SISA. This is basically for the development of sports program that will attract more talent in Sarawak with the facilities of the Mini D Arena Esports Hub in driving and improving the esports industry further and create opportunities for the development of gaming technology. The exchange of third MOU will be between Serba Dynamic IT Solutions and Jabatan Wanita dan Keluarga Sarawak. This will promote and empower digital inclusivity for women in technology and enterprise in Sarawak by establishing a cooperation and collaboration in utilizing Serba Dynamic Innovation Studio, Kota Samarahan, as well as Jabatan Wanita dan Keluarga Sarawak. Yang keempat adalah exchange of MOU between Startup Borneo Malaysia and Women Rise Malaysia. This is to promote and empower digital industry for women in technology enterprise in Borneo region by establishing a cooperation and collaboration in utilizing Serba Dynamic Innovation Studio in Kota Samarahan. Yang amat berhormat, earlier to that, I think last year, we also signed a MOU with SME Corporation that was witnessed by Yang Berhormat Dato' Wan Junaidi. Yeah? Then the other one which we are now fine-tuning will be MOU between Serba Dynamic and Teraju. I think they are going to give us some funds, I think in the region of a few million ringgit, to promote digital economy among the youth and the women. Inshallah, if it materializes, I think this center will be fully used, well occupied. So in other words, the virtual park supports Yang Amat Berhormat Chief Minister's agenda in digital economy strategy for the state of Sarawak. Apart from making Kota Samarahan a digital center surrounded by educational institutions, Serba Dynamic also introduced the tamu. So as you came into this area, you saw a lot of stalls set up. Those are the D tamu. Prior to that, the tamu were all makeshift. So we have invested, and for the time being, they are still using free. Yeah? It is our hope that this D tamu will use cashless transaction. So we are now still educating they call the tamu and all this to make use of digital transaction. So I just want to touch on this aspect of why did we set up virtual park in Sarawak, for that matter? Because if we wanted to set up a virtual park, KL is the place, because the market is there, the money is there. Serba Dynamic being a company, they are driven by the important factor: do we make money? So if you don't make money, the answer will be no go. If you make money, the answer is yes. So the best place to set up this sort of center will be in KL. But we decided to come here. For what reason? Number one, Serba Dynamic, for your information, yang Abang Muhammad knows, is a Sarawak-based company. Yeah? So basically, there are three of us there. Myself, I am from Bintulu. My name is Kadir. And our CEO is Dato' Karim. He is from Miri. And the third guy is Dato' Pengiran Daud, who is from Bintulu. So the three of us are spearheading this company. And so we thought, why build outside? Why not in Sarawak? So we decided to come into Sarawak. Yeah? So a long sentimental reason is not the best way to do a business. I do it here because I am from Sarawak. That is not good enough. If you play on sentiment and do business, that is a wrong strategy. So the better strategy is you have to look at the whole ecosystem. Okay, when we came here, we saw the ecosystem in Sarawak was the best. Why? Politically very stable since 1970, let's say 87 lah. 70 onwards, we were not too stable, but after 87, we had the big Ming Court. After that, the whole thing was stable. So from 87, Dato' Amma pun tetap juga. Memang, Yang Ahmad Muhammad was very deeply part of the team. So if you want to know more about it, you can come and ask me what exactly is the Ming Court. I can explain. Sibuk kakak YAB, nya lebih tahulah, tapi saya terlibat, you know, because we were all the youth. Atau we were all in the PBB youth. Okay, very stable. So that is number one element. Please do not take for granted stability is something. No, it is not something. It is a very, very important thing. Without stability, no investor will come except one group of investors, speculators. They want to come in, make money fast, and cabut. What happens to you is your business. You punya country jadi kelang kabut kah? That is none of the business. But the normal business people will look at your political stability. Are you politically stable? If yes, then they will go for the next step. Yeah. So Sarawak has got it. But the other factor that really drove us to select Sarawak is for simple reason. This digital economy is something new. So to drive something new to become a success, you must have the right drivers at the top. Without the good drivers at the top, we are just going to pump in a lot of money, have to wait for long term, years and years before you can see the result. So what happened was, we saw in Yang Ahmad Muhammad, that particular person who really said, I want Sarawak economy to be digitally driven, because the future of Sarawak economy is in that sector. It's no more cara yang biasa. We are no more doing things cara biasa. But in order to change all this, it has to come from the very top. Yang Ahmad Muhammad, thank you for driving in the right direction for Sarawak. Okay, that is good, but it's not perfect yet. We need the machinery in the government service that can also help Yang Ahmad Muhammad to really drive smoothly. Jangan terlalu banyak boom, bumping jangan, very smooth. And we had that in the presence of Tan Sri Morshidi, the ex-SS. I was very impressed with the knowledge he has in IT. I don't think he's an IT man. Tan Sri oh. See oh? But very impressive. Because why? Last month he came to our center in Shah Alam, Serba Dynamic punya center. We have 4 floors dedicated. You know, we bought the building from Afin Bank. No? It's a tower. So 4 floors are used especially to develop IT business. So Tan Sri came to my place together with Said, you know, Syntax, your boss. So they came, they were very impressed. I think so, Tan Sri, impressed, huh? So, and I was impressed with the knowledge he has. He is a very passionate man in this one. So we thought those 2 gentlemen are the perfect leaders for Serba Dynamic to go into digital economy in Sarawak. That is the main reason. Please give good applause to these 2 gentlemen. Thank you very much. Well, why Kota Samarahan? Why not Kuching? Kuching lagi bagus. No. We wanted to come to Kota Samarahan because our target was for the rural population. Orang bandar senang, banyak sila dah pandai, you know, just to implement. But untuk to convince the rural people, it was a very tough task. So the best way we can convince the rural people is build this center here. So this center, semua dengan equipment, cost us about RM13 million. So no duit from kerjaan, we use our own money to build this. So we have nine blocks of shop house. Some are rented, some are owned by the company. Thank you once again, Yang Amat Berhormat, because of you that we have decided to come here. Okay, this a bit of panjang sikit lah, because why? Our CM came a bit earlier, he said. So I said, okay lah, in that case, I have more time to speak also. You know, I want to promote my company. Yeah, okay. Okay, now, I just want to go through the history of what we did. You know, so this idea of setting up virtual park started when we brought in Sophia. Remember last year, sometime in July, we brought Sophia the humanoid. You know, Yang Amat Berhormat, for your information, at that time, Sophia was put on a chair to sit. So she was covered, and when Yang Amat Berhormat came, the cover was open, and she was wearing a keringkang. So si dapat makai atas kapal, si dapat panas, dia pun utak ya, communicating with the satellite, panas. So today there has been a major development. Sophia can now walk, dia boleh jalan dah. Oh, so that is a big achievement. Our next step is we want to bring Sophia again to Malaysia. You know, this time she will walk, so we don't have to carry and put her as a baby. No, kenitoknya udah dewasa lah. Ya, insyaAllah, if God permits, I think we will bring, but we don't know where. It could be KL, it could be to Sarawak. Yeah, because we have only 1 slot. She is very, very popular now. You know? So, okay, we completed the whole setup in a very short period. We started in sometime August last year, and our target was to have this place declared open by our CM March 2020. But unfortunately, it has to be shifted because of the COVID. Somehow COVID decided to choose March instead of April. Yeah? So now, thank you very much. So we were given this particular date for this particular function. So there are a few elements that I want to explain to the general public. I'm sure Yang Amat Berhormat knows since he has gone through. Okay. Again, I want to emphasize the rotating globe is the first in Malaysia. I think still the only one in Malaysia. The first and still the only one. Yeah? We have the innovation lab for incubator and startup. Our MC had indicated to you what are these startup. And then we have this platform for startup, and they are all connected to Serba Dynamic Strategic Labs. Yeah? So if you're talking about you have lab, you have the startup, so what? I can also do it in my office. No problem, see. But the advantage is if you come in here, you are connected to 3 other centers in the world, which Serba Dynamic has got, what they call signing of MOU. So the first party that signed with us is the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. This institute is very, very advanced in the mixed reality technology, AI technology, and some of the research. they have about 100 labs under them doing R&D. So imagine if you are the startup, you come here and use that our service, you can be connected to that. India Institute of Technology Madras. So the second partnership we have is the Stanford University in California. No? That is one of the best well-known universities. YB Dato' Karim knows that also. So they are very good in AI lab and research. Yeah? And the third one is Shenzhen. Shenzhen lab, we also have similar working, networking. So they say, if you come in here and do your startup, your product can easily be connected to all these 3 centers. There could be where you have all the setup and say, hey, I am interested. Or you can communicate with all the setups in the 3 centers. Hey, they said, we are interested in your product. So you are exposed to a very nice, very, very wide network of startups. So we feel that this is a big leapfrogging our startup in Sarawak. And then we had the virtual game. So people think, so what? Virtual game is what? No, virtual game is basically, it is developing your right-hand side of of your brain. So right-hand side of the brain is basically to develop your creativity, versus the left side of the brain is more for memory. So then we have the esports people. So if you look at the esports now, esport is now the big thing. People can make money. You can create game. You can sell. You can become millionaire very fast. But you need to have the necessary knowledge in the sport and also in the gaming. Okay, yang amat berhormat, that is basically about what we have here. Last time we used to call ourselves ICT, Information, Communication and Technology. But now we are calling ourselves tech company. Basically, there are 4 elements where we have. One is the fintech. These are all stationed in our Shah Alam headquarters. The other one is cybersecurity. A1, artificial intelligence, sorry. And then quite recently, last month, we signed MOU with Huawei. Just like Syntech signing, we also signed with Huawei. And basically, the Huawei portion is we set up, we wanted to make a study how to use Huawei Cloud to promote AI. Yeah? And of course, there are a lot of the things. Okay, the final part that I want to mention about Serba Dynamic, I've taken quite a lot of your time, sorry, is that we have recently bought a university in KL. It's called Unimai. Yeah? So we bought this because I think it is one of the universities is stationed in the Sabajaya. It is concentrating on engineering and computing. So when we took over, we decided not to go for engineering. We are now making this Unimai fully computer-based business. Computer-based training, computer-based degree and all this. So I think that is moving in the right direction. Okay, the other one, big one I want to mention is we have signed a very big agreement with in Abu Dhabi, yeah, that is under UAE, United Arab Emirates, to develop their innovation hub, academic campus and accommodation, costing about ringgit Malaysia 7.7 billion. So them say our expertise and our reputation is now already known in overseas. It's no more in Malaysia. Ni ada Pak Arab memberi dengan kita sebab barang dia. Unless they are very confident that you can do. Alhamdulillah, we managed to win the confidence of Pak Arab and got this project 7.7 billion. So, Pak Arab lah. So we are also building a lot of big data centers in North Africa and the Middle East. Yeah? So basically, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I want to tell you. No? So I've taken quite a lot of your time, but very sorry, I want to take the opportunity. Our CMC here, I want to tell him what Serba can do in the state. So we have gone overseas, we have built ourselves, now we are coming back to Sarawak. So we want to talk to the state, can we do something for you? So we have so far, if some of you remembered 4 to 5 years ago, bila kita traveling, ada orang ketok pintu di hotel kita. Orang agama datang, naga. Siapa dalam bilik kita? Boleh nanya, ada pasangan, laki perempuan ada, siapa? Where is your sijil? Siapa travelling ngembak sijil nikah? No, si dah orang pak, dah. IC aja. So, kadang-kadang mun kita pun IC, si sama alamat. IC lama bah, kita si tukar. Seorang pun alamat Kuching, seorang Miri, dah. You cannot be husband and wife. No, jauh alamat dah. So, now we have created what they call blockchain certificate. Now we have introduced to Jabatan Agama Islam, so they said they are making a study. So that with blockchain, bila kita ada, nobody can tiru. Blockchain is there, bila orang ketok pintu, dia cakap, okay, this is, saya pun blockchain, please check. Check betul, suami isteri nya madah. Okay, so basically, I mean, those are some of the things that we are creating. Saya dapat tipu kita. Sijil-sijil mungkin kita madah, bachelor atau PhD. So you can write, but with blockchain certificate, si dapat kita nipu. You are not even holding a degree. What more to say ada PhD? So kini tu banyaklah orang dapat nunjuk-nunjuk ada PhD, but they don't have. But with blockchain technology, we can create so that nobody can cheat us. Okay? Sebelum saya mengundur diri yang amat berhormat, I wish to take this opportunity to apologize for whatever shortcoming we have. We tried to do our best, but somehow, end of last month, suddenly COVID decided to reappear in a big scale. So a lot of our technical people who are supposed to come here were not able to come. So we have to make do, with what we have here. Wish to thank the CM's office for all the assistance. Pejabat resident Kota Samarahan, thank you all. JKR also, thank you very much. Kepada Majlis Perbandaran Kota Samarahan, Dato' Peter, thank you very much. Jabatan Bomba and Penyelamat, thank you for speeding up the issuance of certificate of fitness for this building. Polis Diraja, you help us a lot. Rakan-rakan strategic who are going to exchange MOU today. TM Sarawak has played an extremely important role for us today. Without them, I don't think this center will be operating as good as that. According to what I have been given, we have about high-speed broadband of 800 megapixel per second, and we have 5 lines. So all in about 4,000 with this what? Not gigabyte apa? What is that? I forgot. I'm not pikir balik lagi. Again, not to forget my Serba Dynamic team. They fought so hard. I think for the past, I was with them for the past 2 days. I think the first day I went back at 10 o'clock, they were still around. Last night when I called them at 10 o'clock, they were still around. I think they wanted to make sure that all these things, anything can happen, we'll just make it haywire. So without them, I don't think I would be able to stand here and confidently talk with the CM. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Majlis merakamkan ucapan terima kasih. Thank you very much Yang Berbahagia Datuk Haji Abdul Kadir Sahib, Chairman of Serba Dynamic Group Berhad. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, well, just to add on, just to share with you on Serba Dynamic, apart from the first rotating logo globe that we have here, the first in Malaysia that we have here in Kota Samarahan, Serba Dynamic Holdings Berhad has been named in a peer group of the top 50 Asian high-yield corporate issuers by Fitch Ratings, and the rating reflects its strong market position in Malaysia. And it said the rating is also supported by Serba Dynamic's solid financial profile, short to medium term revenue visibility, and low earnings cyclicality. Adding on that, Fitch said Serba Dynamic had an established reputation for project completion, and its order book grew by more than 8-fold in the 5 years to 2018 and reached around 10 billion ringgit Malaysia by the third quarter of 2019. Simply amazing. So congratulations once again to Serba Dynamic. Ladies and gentlemen, for now we have come to one of today's highlight. That is the official opening address by the Right Honourable Chief Minister of Sarawak. Thus, without further ado, may we invite Yang Berbahagia Chairman of Serba Dynamic to invite the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Chief Minister of Sarawak, to present his opening address. Dengan segala hormatnya, Yang Amat Berhormat Ketua Menteri Sarawak, dipersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera, salam Sarawakku sayang. Yang berhormat Saudara Datuk Karim Hamzah, Menteri Pelancongan, Kesenian, Kebudayaan, yang juga Menteri Belia dan Sukan. Hari ini pun ada sukan baru yang bernama e-sport, that is electronic sports, and our government is promoting that. Then Datuk Karim is supervising the development of e-sports. Yang berhormat rakan-rakan Menteri Muda, yang bahagia Saudara Datuk Haji Kadir, Pengerusi Cyber Dynamic, Deputi Jemputan, saudara-saudari yang saya hormati sekalian. Pertama, saya mengucap setinggi penghargaan dan terima kasih kepada syarikat Cyber Dynamic yang telah menjemput saya untuk meresmikan satu kawasan riadah yang bersifat digital. Yang pertama di Borneo, mungkin juga satu-satunya yang ada di Malaysia, iaitu Virtual Park dan berpusat di Kota Samarahan. Saya mengambil kesempatan ini untuk mengucapkan tahniah dan syabas kepada Cyber Dynamic for your dynamism to really promote digital economy in Sarawak. Saya pagi ini telah diberi taklimat mengenai dengan apa yang berlaku di kawasan ini. Pertamanya dengan globe yang pertama diletakkan di bumi kita. Seterusnya saya dibawa ke beberapa tempat tadi, melihat devices yang digunakan dan juga apa yang berlaku dalam devices tersebut. Oleh itu saya mengucap tahniah dan syabas sekali lagi kepada Cyber Dynamic. Talking about digital economy, when I took over from the late Tok Nan as your CM, the first week I call the then State Secretary, Tan Sri Moshidi, Tan Sri Moshidi Gani. I call him, I think about the first month, about 3 weeks. I asked him, can you organize international conference on digital economy? That was my first month. Of course, Tan Sri Moshidi responded to me. Tapi nya diam-diam aja. He tried his best. So we organized a digital economy conference. The main reason is the future for Sarawak is to revolutionize the way we do business and manage our economy through digital approach. Sarawak is a small country, and we have the population of 2.8 million, and this is not a very good market. If you want to have an aggressive economic policies, you must be linked with the market, and the market has to be worldwide. And to reach out to that market, you have to use whatever linkages that you have in order to reach the market. Thus, we have this digital economic conference 2017, and we invited the world expert on this, including Don Tapscott. And as you know, he was the one who promoted the idea of blockchain. And blockchain is the chain that link the world. And that is one of the fundamentals if you were to go for digital economy. And then what happened was we have formulated the approach to transform us, Sarawak, into that, because it is something which is beyond the reach of Sarawak. That's what people say at that time. They are very pessimistic of what I'm doing. But thank God, we have our policy 2017 or 2018 to 2022 for us to prepare the fundamentals. One, we set up our Sarawak Multimedia Authority, SMAA, to coordinate all this development. And number two is, of course, we have to prepare our manpower, resources, which is very important. And the three is to create awareness, the importance of technology in terms of our economic management. I promoted, as you know, we promoted agriculture because our economy is basically agriculture. Yes, we have manufacturing, but it's not that, you know, that level yet. But agriculture encompasses everybody, the farmers, the fishermen, and the basic commodities that we produce. So we promoted what we call commercial agriculture based on technology, including fertigation and IoT. Having said that, we have to upgrade our infrastructure. That's why I allocated 1 billion ringgit from our own fund in order to upgrade our infrastructure, including towers. And that is what we are doing now. Why we have to use our fund? Kita tengok KL ada lambat lah. MC ada lambat. So we cannot wait. We just proceed with the hope that MC will respond, giving us matching grant. But so far, so good, except for the 22 months. There was a missing link, 22 months, because they didn't understand us, and there were a bit of serut-serut lah during the 22 months. But we proceeded. And now we have built about 180 something towers for us to connect our rural to the center. But this is ongoing. Then, having said that, I think the awareness must be there. COVID came in, as Datuk Kadir said. Now, it seems that everybody knows how to do business online. And then, before that, we managed to create what we call Sarawak Pay, mobile payment. The first government to have mobile payment is Sarawak government. So we encourage Sarawak mobile payment through Sarawak Pay, and your business is there. Once you know how to manage your online transaction, your online business, you got payment, so the whole package is already there. And that's where I think we got the award in Singapore Business Review for digital devices that we used during pandemic COVID-19. We got the award. People recognize our ability, Sarawakian ability in digital transformation. So therefore, I would like to express my appreciation to Cyber Dynamic. If you study the historical background of people's economic transformation from steam engine, I think first industrial revolution was based on steam engine. Later on migrated to what we call mass production. And then the third going towards high-tech economy, which is based on IT. And now we are going towards data. Data in terms of this digital transformation. we are in the fourth level, though ada orang nanya Sarawak, the third level pun belum. Why go to fourth level? Tapi if you were to follow the step, you will always be there, left behind. So we have to leapfrog, and that is what we are doing. Well, some people say, boleh kan tak boleh? Tapi I believe we boleh. If Estonia boleh, why can't Sarawak? Sarawak can also like Estonia in Europe. We were in Estonia. Estonia, as you know, is the Eastern Bloc under Russia. But they developed very fast. And now they become the star in Europe in terms of digital economy. And we want to use Estonia as our model. And therefore, what is the relationship between that and cyberdemic location here? Kota Samarahan is Kota Ilmu. You got universities here. So when I went round just now, I noticed this one can become a lab for people to have that real experience. And then they will analyze it. So it is part of what I call educational awareness for our students. I came to know about this game, electronic game. Dulu makin Nintendo lah, Japanese Nintendo. And now it become more sophisticated. Actually, they call it virtual world, dunia virtual, and it is out of imagination. Even when you play game in the city, you have to create the city. And that city is created based on your imagination. Where is the road, where is the building, where are going to hide, and so on and so forth. And this is what is in the game, is virtual. But sometimes that virtual city can become real city. The architect will see what is happening in virtual city, then they will create a new city, and sometimes the value is quite high. They have to buy the design in the virtual city. This is what game is all about. And then it is a test of your mind, how fast you react to the game. So I think this is part of parcel of education. And if you study this virtual history, it started with NASA. It started with NASA because NASA simulate how you go to the moon. So they simulate it virtually, how you go towards the moon, and what is the temperature of the moon, how you can survive in that atmosphere. And that is what NASA was doing, and that the other companies, including IBM, took it. And then it becomes part of your life now. So actually, it is just a matter of imagination through simulation. And if you study aviation, the pilots nowadays is just handling that device, and also the simulator, and also what is on the screen. And this is part and parcel of the whole lot. What happened now is this one become part of our life, because we have this, what we call virtual reality and augmented reality. The time will come you don't have helikopter udara anymore. Waktu tu kita pakai helikopter udara. The next time will be telemedicine. The doctor will supervise you through augmented reality, through virtual reality, how to handle your patient. Today we have it through Zoom. Waktu COVID kita dah ada Zoom. Actually Zoom was invented by a very young Chinese. Started from what we call our Skype. And then Skype was expanded to Zoom. And this is what happened. And today we have Zoom. I would like to acknowledge all these people yang ada ni. Terima kasih for you together with us in opening this Cyber Dominic Virtual Park. Then Zoom is a new technology, and I believe that another 5 years there will be another improvement of Zoom. Then the interaction will be on real time. So having said that, I wish to go together with Sabah Dynamic. The Sarawak government is now in the midst of upgrading infrastructure, not only within the state, but also to link with the outside world, because business will be worldwide. And I think with that sort of background, the future for Sarawak is bright, and we share the talent of Sarawakian in terms of creativity. They have the talent. That's why semalam kita telah merasmikan our own TV, Sarawak TVS on our own. And it's part and parcel of our transformation. Kerana I think in 5 to 10 years time, you reach out to the world because of satellite. The satellite communication, I think, will be slightly cheaper than now, meaning TVS become a medium of communication worldwide. That is our aspiration. Kalau CNN boleh, kalau CGTN boleh, why not TVS? TVS can become another one. And then we promote Sarawak worldwide, and Sarawak can become global citizen. With this virtual park, at least we can educate our children berjinak-jinak dengan teknologi through your Serba Dynamic Park, virtual park. Dan saya percaya Serba Dynamic memang dynamic. Sekian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much, our guest of honor. And may we invite our guest of honor to please remain on stage. And now may we invite Yang Berbahagia Chairman of Serba Dynamic Group Berhad to join and accompany our guest of honor for this symbolic launching of the virtual park, the first ever virtual theme park in Borneo. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please pay your attention and focus your attention to what's happening on the stage right now. And my buddy Faris will elaborate more on this. So, Faris, hit it.
Yes, on the extreme. Now, would that be exercise? Because I've been exercising for like lifting weights or anything like that.
If you exercise,
It doesn't make
the
that.
heart become larger can be due to number one, very common is blood pressure is high, uncontrolled. Number two, of course, it's a heart person blockage, which is within the heart. Yeah. Number three, it can be some other heart diseases like heart valve diseases. Number four, it can be after some inflammation from infections, which can worsen the heart function and the heart dilated.
Just a reminder for online audience, kindly please mute your mic
You are not in failure.
that we can proceed with the event. Ladies and gentlemen, soon we are going to witness the mixed reality display from our HoloLens device, manufactured by our partner Microsoft. This device allows you to be immersed in the mix of virtual and physical world and interact with the virtual models with only hand gestures. As you can see, at the moment, our team is getting the honored guests ready for the event. So hang in there. And we'll start in a few moments. There you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have the floating The Virtual Park logo at the center of the stage and a big red button in the middle. This is what are currently being seen by our honored guests on stage, and they can interact with these virtual models with only hand gestures. With that, I would like to invite our honorable guests to press the big red button in the middle whenever you are ready.
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5. Countdown. Danger.
Honored guests, I hope you are fine after that amazing and exciting performance and real performance curated by Studio 8, the Frontier Tech Division of Serba Dynamic Group Berhad. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have just witnessed was the hero of Sarawak, the hornbill bird, save our honored guests from the malicious invaders. So Alhamdulillah, it is peaceful again. Yang Amat Berhormat Chief Minister of Sarawak, it would be an honor for all of us to have the Chief Minister of the land of hornbills to press the button and restart the launch.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a successful launch of the Virtual Park Kota Samarahan by Yang Amat Berhormat Chief Minister and Yang Berbahagia Chairman, made possible by the hornbill, the symbolic bird of Sarawak. For our guests, this is just the start of the event. We have more to come, so stay tuned, and I'm passing it back to my dear friend Farah. Over to you, Farah.
Definitely, what a show. Amazing indeed. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the virtual park is now officially launched. Another big round of applause, please, for the virtual park, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. So now let's move on to our next highlight. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in conjunction with today's ceremony, we have the MOU exchange between Serba Dynamic and its strategic partners to be witnessed by the Right Honourable Chief Minister of Sarawak and Yang Berbahagia Chairman of Serba Dynamic. Ladies and gentlemen, our first MOU exchange is between Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation SDEC and Centre for Technical Excellence Sarawak Centex and Serba Dynamic Group Berhad. For now, I'd like to invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Amar Haji Muhammad Murshidi Abdul Ghani, Chairman of SDEC and Centex, and Yang Berusaha Dr. Technology Specialist Muhammad Akil Muhammad as VP of IT Solutions and Education of Serba Dynamic. Dengan segala hormatnya dipersilakan. Gentlemen, please, dipersilakan. Ladies and gentlemen, this collaboration is on the new Digital Innovation Hub under Sarawak Digital Economy Initiatives, utilizing Serba Dynamic Digital Innovation Studio at Kota Samarahan Digital Ecosystem Hub. Congratulations. This ceremony is witnessed by the Right Honourable Chief Minister of Sarawak, Yang Berbahagia Chairman of Serba Dynamic. Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, next is the MOU exchange between Sarawak Esports Association, SESA, and Serba Dynamic. For this, may we invite on stage Mr. Afiq Fadli Narawi, the President of SESA, together with our SVP of IT Solutions and Education of Serba Dynamic. Dipersilakan MOU exchange between Sarawak Esports and Serba Dynamic. This is to enable Sarawak Esports Association to play a central role in developing esports industry starting from Sarawak and in this region. Among the pilot project is My Borneo eForce Invitational 2020, an inaugural regional esports tournament which will be launched very, very soon. Congratulations and thank you very much. And now let's move on to our next MOU exchange between Jabatan Wanita dan Keluarga Sarawak and Serba Dynamic IT Solutions Sendirian Berhad. For this, may we invite on stage Yang Berusaha Puan Noria Haji Ahmad, Director of Sarawak Women and Family Department, and Mr. Qayyum Alidin, General Manager for Operation Serba Dynamic IT Solutions Sendirian Berhad. Dipersilakan. Ladies and gentlemen, this collaboration is to ensure gender inclusivity among the women community, especially in adapting digitalization via this existing Serba Dynamic Digital Innovation Studio. Congratulations and thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, our final MOU exchange is between Startup Borneo Malaysia and Women Rise Malaysia. For this, may we invite on stage Ms. Kedung Balang, the representative from Women Rise Malaysia, to perform the MOU exchange together with Mr. Qayyum, who is also the founder of Startup Borneo Malaysia. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan. Ladies and gentlemen, this MOU between Startup Borneo Malaysia and Women Rise Malaysia is on digital inclusivity among the young women technopreneurs and professionals, focusing on accelerate innovation in Borneo region first, then globally. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, joining us virtually is Women Rise Malaysia co-founder, Ms. Francisca Luhong, recently crowned Miss Universe Malaysia 2020. So let's hear her message. Francisca, hi.
Hi everyone, hi, good morning. I'm Francisca and I'm the founder of Women Rise Malaysia. First of all, I'm very sorry that I couldn't be there due to the pandemic, that I couldn't fly over. But I would love to say thank you so much to our Yang Amat Berhormat Chief Minister of Sarawak for supporting this initiative and also be part of this launching event. Special thanks to Serba Digital and also Startup Borneo for this initiative and inviting me to be part of this launching event. And thank you, Kedong, for being there for all of us. As you can see, nothing can stop us, even though we're far apart, if we actually embrace digitalization. And I just want to say thank you so much once again for today. I'm so happy, you know, as the newly crowned Miss Universe Malaysia 2020, I would love to leverage my position to assist in empowering women and to see women use digitalization.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Universe Malaysia 2020, Women Rise Malaysia. Thank you very much and congratulations to Serba Dynamic and strategic partners on their new collaboration in conjunction with the launching of the virtual park. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, also today in conjunction with the launching of the virtual park, we have the handing over of the key to our Di Tamu community. So first of all, may we invite on stage Yang Berbahagia Datuk Peter Minos, Chairman of Majlis Pemandaran Kota Samarahan, and Puan Rabiah binti Ali, the representative of Di Tamu community, to receive the key from the Right Honourable Chief Minister of Sarawak. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the key handing over marks the readiness for the community to embrace digitalization. So Serba Dynamic IT Solution has committed to work with MPKS and the state government in providing digital solutions such as cashless system integrated to the Sarawak electronic payment ecosystem. So thank you very much and congratulations to our Ditamu community. Terima kasih. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, now as a guest show of appreciation to our guest of honor, Serba Dynamic would like to dedicate this special memento to the Right Honourable Chief Minister of Sarawak. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, dipersilakan Yang Berbahagia Chairman of Serba Dynamic to present the memento to the Right Honourable Chief Minister of Sarawak. A songket globe that depicts the official logo of Serba Dynamics Virtual Park. No, it wouldn't rotate, ladies and gentlemen. Specially made from kain penakan Pinang Muda Kain Songket Sarawak by Sri Gedong Songket. There you have it. Thank you very much, everyone. And for now, we'd like to invite our distinguished guests at the front row to join our guest of honor on stage. All right. For this, we'd like to invite the Right Honourable Chief Minister of Sarawak and our distinguished guests on stage. For us to acknowledge and to wave to our virtual guests, all right, who have been exceptionally loyal in joining us this morning. So Faris, over to you, inshallah.
Thank you very much, Farah. It has been an honor to be a part of this event with you. For our virtual guests, thank you for staying with us from the start and kindly turn on your video for us so that we can wave to our honored guests and on-site attendees in Kota Samarahan, Sarawak. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the virtual guests, kindly wave to our on-site attendees. Thank you so much for making this event a successful event. It has been wonderful. Over to you, Farah.
Thank you very much, Faris. And that concludes today's ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, our highest appreciation and gratitude to our guest of honor, the Right Honourable Chief Minister of Sarawak. A big round of applause for our guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, terima kasih, and also a big thanks to our distinguished guests. We hope you enjoy your time here. And well, there are more to explore here at the virtual park, so please do not hesitate to check it out. We have a crew will be happy to assist you. So ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor will continue to explore as well as to witness some presentation and showcases on Sarawak tourism product through the lens of VR technology. Yes, definitely sounds interesting. So everyone, you are invited to know more about the virtual park and what we have in store. In the meantime, please, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe. Please practice physical distancing of 1 meter apart. Do not fist bump or handshakes. It is not allowed. So please, kita jaga kita, ladies and gentlemen. All right, keep your distance, okay? Let's flatten the curve. We wish everyone a great day ahead. Stay safe, stay vigilant, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Sarawak ku sayang. Thank you. Terima kasih.